Good morning, everybody. It is the Savage Stacker. All right, I got a few things to talk about today, and I'm working on trying to get us some coin shop videos, and I think this new coin shop will let me do some videos with them if I can get a chance to get in there right before they open, maybe half hour or so, and have a little chat and have a nice little coin shop video. And I like to set up some nice questions about what they're seeing going on in their store and what they sell the most of, and just how they think the economy is affecting metal sales and purchases and things like that. So I did talk to them a little bit yesterday. First and foremost, happy Thanksgiving. And I just made this video a minute ago, but it was like 28 minutes long. So I'm gonna try to narrow this down a little bit because that's a long video, especially on Turkey Day. So I talked to my coin shop yesterday, and they are seeing 10 to 1, sorry about that, people coming in selling their precious metals, gold, silver, platinum, collectibles, all kinds of stuff, and jewelry. And people are pretty hard up. They had just did a 2 monster box purchase of Eagles, and so they bought 1,000 ounces of Eagles and a bunch of collectible coins. One coin that they got was a seated Liberty dollar, and it was a very high grade. It's a $12,000 coin. I was like, wow, I can't believe I'm even holding this in my hand. And that is crazy to have something so small be worth so much value, but it was pretty impressive. So I talked to them about what they're seeing as far as sales, and is there more people selling versus buying right now? And it's 10 to 1. 10 to 1 that people are selling off their metals right now. I mean, 2 monster boxes of Eagles, and then somebody right after that came in with another 1,000 ounces of silver, and they had to turn them away because they just did not have the funds to buy another 1,000 ounces. And this, I could see start being a problem, especially if more and more people are needing to sell their metals. If a place is metals rich and cash poor and they just can't make the purchase, it could affect people that need to go in there and sell their metals. Now, I don't suggest that anybody goes in there right now and sells 1,000 ounces of silver. I just don't think that silver is up high enough to do something like that. But people are having a hard time. There are people really worried about the way the economy is going. And some of these people have been stacking for years. Some of them are even losing money because they started stacking like in 2010, 11, when silver prices were up to like $48 and $50 an ounce. And there's people like this guy who bought a monster box of Eagles at $50 an ounce. Sold that monster box at $23 an ounce. And I was able to pick these up for fairly, well, this was actually free by what I was able to accomplish. Watch the last video. But over a week period, they have purchased 3 monster boxes of Eagles plus tons of other stuff, and they had to turn somebody away. So I can't stress it enough. Utilize your coin shop the most that you can. They have a lot of silver and gold on hand right now, so the premiums are coming down, and they will and deal with you because they are in need of cash. There are so many people selling right now that they can use all the business that we could throw at them. And so utilize your local coin shops. They may need the help right now. I would hate to lose an asset like that. If you are a gold and silver stacker and this is most of your savings, your coin shop might be hitting the same thing right now. As far as all the ones I've talked to, which is like 4, they are seeing a lot of people sell right now and not buying large quantities. Some people are buying large quantities, but it's, like I said, it's 10 to 1. So try to utilize them the best you can. And I know Black Friday is coming up, and some of these places are open during Black Friday, and they are having some good deals on stuff that they just purchased. So if you can utilize them or even mention it to them. I have done that before and walked in and said, hey, this is what I'm seeing online right now for Black Friday. What can you do for me on a Black Friday deal? You know, and sometimes they will pull out some stuff and be like, this is what I'm willing to sell at a good price. And so don't be afraid to ask your coin shop questions like that, because more times than not, when they're buying a lot of silver and gold and they're metal rich and cash poor, they will and deal with you. So utilize them and ask them for a better deal if you can, and you know, chances are you're going to get a better deal. All right. So I went into both coin shops yesterday and asked a bunch of questions about things going on and all that good stuff. And I actually got to do my trade for a 1 ounce eagle for a buffalo to add to my tube of buffaloes. And all he could come up with in his storage was a perfect grade MS-70 1 ounce gold buffalo. He's like, I got one for you, but you're going to be excited about it. I got this. And I'm like, ooh, can we put that on the metalytics machine? Because I don't trust plastic, right? I can't touch it. I can't feel it. We put it on there. It tested good. And another way to tell, which is kind of a problem that the United States Mint has with these, but there is finning on the edge of this coin, quite thick as well. And that is a good way to tell if these are real, because I don't know any fakes out there where they are adding the finning problem to their gold buffaloes. So there is a big fin all the way around right there. It looks quite sharp on this side right here. This side is not at all. This side, it is huge. So that's another indicator right there that this is a real gold buffalo. And I'm kind of at a spot where I want to break it out of this and put it in my tube, but I may just go to the other coin shop, trade up a little bit, get a buffalo from them, and put that in my tube, because I can't put that in a tube. I really don't care about the perfect graded coin. I got it for an eagle, which is I got for bullion prices, so I'm not in this for grades or plastic. I'm in that for the metal content only, and I want to put it in a tube. And now the tube that I have is a tube from On Fire Guy. It has the you know, all the capsules to it. But, you know, that's what I want to do, is put them in a capsule, put it in that big tube. But I can't do that with this, so, you know, I'm happy that he brought this to me, but I can't put that in a tube. All right, so I did pull out a bunch of bars, 1 ounce bars, because I'm doing this this challenge, starting to do this challenge. I'm way late to the challenge with Silver Struck, but there's no time constraint. It's not a race or who does better or what. It's just a challenge to make stacking fun, and it's to stack 1 ounce silver bars that you can find usually with trades or your local coin shop or something. You know, don't go spend, you know, $200 on a fancy bar to put in that box. It's not really, you know, I like to shop at the coin shop because a lot of the times you get stuff like this for cheap. They don't really care about it. It's silver. And these go for like $50 to $60 on eBay. And I picked them up very cheap. And 25 bucks a pop or something. And gonna add those to that challenge right there. And I'm looking for a bunch of stuff like this. And I just can't find them right now. I used to see those 1 ounce bars everywhere when I didn't care about them, because I really didn't like 1 ounce silver bars. I just thought they were thin and weird. And I love the 10 ounce bar. didn't like the 1 ounce bar, but now I'm really into the 1 ounce bar, and I cannot seem to find them anywhere. And isn't that the way it goes? Murphy's Law. And but I do have some decent bars here. We got the E, the Engelhard. We got the big E, the little E. Different series. One's like 400,000 K. I think the other one's 150 or 200 K. And you know, I picked those up a long time ago when the bars were around, and you know, got these for very cheap. And got those. Got some JMs here, and just got the Merrill Lynch ones the other day. I picked up one and went back and bought the other two because I don't know why. I just bought the one. That was pretty silly of me. And did pick up 4 retro style Silvertown bars there. And so I don't have many bars because I really wasn't into, well, 1 ounce bars. Didn't really have many 1 ounce bars because I either traded them off to people that were into trading for these bars. I traded most of them to Raven Ivy, and now I've been going after them. I'm like, man, all those bars I traded to her would have been perfect to put in that box. But as you see here, a lot of this stuff is in the government mintage, or not government mintage, but the original packaging. And I don't know if I want to take it out. Like, definitely don't want to take it out of these right here. So that's not coming out. And then one of my Grail 1 ounce bars here, it's in its original package, and I'm definitely not gonna take that off. Let me get this other sticker off it because it's a price and I didn't pay this price. I paid less, and it's like in the way, and I don't want it on there. It said $77. It said $77.95, but I paid less than that for it. We wheeled and dealed on it, and the cool thing is this one's in its original packaging, but it came with a certificate of authenticity, an assay card. And I had to get one of those because I'm really into the Johnson Matthey stuff, even over Engelhard. So I had to get that, but can't see it, but that's 82051, which is the same as that on there. So this is a cool little bar that I got, the MTV bar. And yeah, about that. And then yesterday I traded up some of my proof silver eagles that I got from the United States Mint in the past. And I got what I paid for them and traded for this. And he had it priced at $300, and I actually got it for $272 out the door. And like I said, don't be afraid to ask your coin shop right now because they need the money, and sometimes they have a hard price, but when they're metal rich, cash poor, they will usually will and deal with you a little bit, right? They still got to keep the lights on, pay their bills. It's a business, it's their livelihood. So within reason, excuse me, I just bumped that, but they will and deal with you. And especially when they got so many metals on hand right now, they definitely will and deal with you. Like these were $27 an ounce. And the way I did the trade that I did, I sold that proof eagle that I had with the original government minted package, and I actually came up on that because I bought it for bullion prices, and I just used that money for this. And I've got a free tube of eagles and replaced the gold eagle that I sold, replaced with 1 ounce, and then I traded that 1 ounce for this buffalo and ended up getting another fancy, style coin here in plastic, which I don't really care about. So I could even probably trade up for that as well. So the hits keep on coming, and you can get lucky right now. There's a lot of metals in these places right now, and they're not selling as much as they would like to. And but they are hedging. If people get back to work, right now a lot of the trades are on unemployment because it's the slow season and rainy and all that stuff. So a lot of people on unemployment right now, a lot of less money going around at the moment because of that. So a lot less people making purchases of stuff that isn't other than food, right? So Food right now is a hot commodity. It's expensive and it's Turkey Day. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And yeah, that's what's going down right there. So if you can trade or trade up, you know, don't be afraid to talk to your coin shop. And they are good people. Some of them are not created equal. Some of them are a little odd. But if you can find the right one out there, they are worth their weight in gold. And see if you can do some trades, sell some stuff off that you don't care about, or collector's coins you've been holding on to forever that you just don't care about. That's not your thing. See what you can get out of it, because I've added 32 ounces basically for nothing, and a little bit of trading and willing and dealing, and added a bunch to the stack, a bunch more weight just by willing and dealing and stuff. So, you know, make your stack work for you. And I, for a long time, would just buy it, set it, forget it, and not mess with it. And I'd hear other people making their stack work for them, and I'm like, I don't have the time to do that, or wouldn't even know how to go about it. But now that I'm branching out and doing it and talking to these guys, it's fun. It's cool. You know, I'm actually adding weight that I didn't have back in the stack by trading some of the collector stuff that I got for bullion prices, or very, very cheap, you know. And so make your stack work for you, and talk to your coin shop. See what's up, what's going on. See if they're buying a lot more than they're selling right now, because that will drive premiums down, because they need the cash. So yeah, gold's up high right now. Silver, you know, 23, 24, floating around in there. Doesn't really want to stay at 24 at all. I think it wants to go higher, but I think they're just manipulating the crud out of it until it just stays under 24. But I think the way that people are selling right now, there are so many metals in these shops right now that you can get good deals. The premiums are coming down. So like I said, don't be afraid to ask. Closed mouth don't get fed, and do some willing and dealing with them. And you could probably come up as well. I know I didn't try very hard to make some of this happen. I just asked, and they were like, no problem. So I know some of you out there got good gift to gab. I'm sure you can even do better than I did if you go out there and put yourself out there, give it a try. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. It is a Savage Stacker. Remember to hit that bell icon to get updated on my latest videos, and have a nice, great Thanksgiving. I'll talk to you guys probably Monday. All right. Take care.